Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's the time we all been waiting for. It's time for another episode of Opinion Matters. Felicia, Quail, what's going on, family?
What up?
Hey,
What
hey,
up?
hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another installment of Opinion Matters where your opinions matter. So do us a favor and drop your opinions in the comments, please, and thank you. What's going on, Quells? What's going on, Chip?
Oh, well, not a whole lot. Everybody had a great week so far.
No
Yeah, I
doubt,
won't
man.
complain.
That's what's up. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in it. We ain't got a Dan Award tonight because this topic is so hot. We just want to just keep it where it's gonna be at. You know what I mean? We don't wanna have to pause and interrupt for somebody's ignorance. You know what I mean? So no Dan
Hmm.
Awards tonight. We'll be back next week with the Dan Award. So with that being said, Chip, man, ooh, let's get into it because this is gonna be good. I think me and Lily gonna go about 10 rounds tonight. We're gonna
And you
see
finna get KO'd every time.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
before we
Let
get into this one, man, I got to wish the wife a happy birthday on today.
happy
Happy
birthday,
Before
Miss
you
birthday.
Giselle.
know, because this one could be touchy, but hey, we want to
Oh,
hear
so
you
you
guys.
hold on, Chip. So you
What up?
said you gonna get that birthday wish out the way before you get in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead and
because
get
he
that
probably
out
ain't
the
gonna
way.
want to hear it after that.
I love you, wifey. Happy birthday. Yeah, but
All
tonight topic, family, head of the household, the man or the woman who run things
Mm,
in your house. Who's supposed to run things? Um, what criteria do you have to meet in order to say that you run things in the house, whether man or woman? Tonight, family, we want to hear how you guys feel on who's the head of the household, the man or the woman. Felicia, Quell, what we got to say about
right.
this? What y'all got to say, man?
Round
ooh,
one.
woo. Where my boxing gloves? Where my boxing gloves?
Okay, so
So,
go ahead, Lily.
ladies first. So, when it comes to who runs the household, I think if two people are in the household, it should be an equal thing. If speaking not speaking from my perspective, heterosexual, man, woman, man and woman in the household, we both need to come together and make decisions together. If it's a decision that is going to affect both of us, we both need to have an agreement on that. If it's a decision that's just going to affect one or the other, yeah, you can get the other's input, but ultimately it's going to be, the person's whose is going to affect decision. But if it's affecting him and me, oh, you best believe I'm having some say so.
Mm, okay,
And that's just all it is.
okay. That was real safe. Real safe. Okay.
I got I come out
So
with a little jab here, a little jab
okay.
there.
All right. So in the comments, hey, Mama Nance is in
Mama
the building
Nance.
with
Hey,
opinion
Mama
matter.
Nance, welcome
Uh
back.
Chico Nance is in the building with the family. What up, Chico?
Hey,
Chico.
Chico. Thanks for rocking with us.
All right. So now, what brought this about? We have a lot of women that do really good in the work field. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of these women make a whole lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
make more money than some of the men. And there's nothing wrong with women making way more than men. But where the problem comes in is when the woman makes more than the man, and the man is at home, he works too. But because I make more than you can't tell me nothing. Lily,
Mm, I don't
I am
feel
the
that.
head because I am the breadwinner.
I don't feel that.
Some
I
women
don't.
do though. Some women do.
Some women do, but I'm gonna say that's a small percentage
Yeah.
because not all women think that way. If I'm, if I'm the primary breadwinner, I'm not gonna hold that over, your head. I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. I need your input on this. Like, talk to me. We finna sit down. We finna come together and put our minds together. I'm not fixing to hold my money over you. You're not fixing to hold your money over me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Russell
Yeah.
Smith, read that comment. They about to go
Oh
in.
Lord. Read my mind. I was wondering what brought this topic up. Okay,
Uh-oh.
Russell.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Russell? All right.
Russ.
So
Hey,
now
hey,
let's
hey.
go a little deeper. Let's
Shall
let,
we?
let's go religious. We know that there are a lot of you that go to church, a lot of you that don't go to church. And now this one it's all up under the same umbrella. The man don't go to church. He don't go to church. You don't go to church. But all of a sudden, you feel the urge that you must start going to church. The female now, the woman wants to start going to church. And the husband is still not, don't have a relationship or ain't trying to get a relationship with God. He decides that he want to stay at home, and he says, since I'm staying at home, you're staying at home. You ain't going to church. Now, if she decides to go to church anyway, is that disobeying the husband? Is that not honoring the husband? Okay, come on, Lily, give it to me. I see the Bobby Brown.
Okay.
Come on with it.
Okay. So one, this is don't take me wrong. This is not me being disrespectful towards men. But my question is, if I find God or a religious belief or a something higher to believe in, how dare you tell me I can't? Who are you to tell me that I can't? You are not my father. You are not my father. I did not, I was not produced from your sperm. Yes, if you are my husband, I understand your feelings, but on this right here, we we gonna have to have a come to Jesus moment. Because if I want to believe in something higher than myself, why would you stop me?
Okay,
Why?
so did the husband marry your father or did he marry you?
He married me, but also
Did you
my
make the
family.
vows to your father or do you make them to your husband?
I made him to my husband.
Okay, so your father has nothing to do with this.
No, you are right. But for a man to try to
But
throw his weight around to tell me something I can't do when I was it, I'm going to say this. It's a little different than your scenario that you gave out.
okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna put this scenario. If when we met, I was going to church and
No,
you
I
were
said when
not,
you didn't met.
I know
Y'all
I'm saying I'm
okay,
changing up your scenario.
okay.
If we met and I was going to church, I was an avid church goer. I'm in there maybe not every Sunday, but the majority of the Sundays, and you still chose to move forward with me to make that move to marry me or to ask for my hand in marriage. Because now, if you want to go the traditional route, the man has to go to the father. So there's that. So if you know this about me, I worship God. I go to the house of the Lord to, commune with my fellow worshipers or what have you. Why would you stop that?
Okay. So okay, so let's take your
Why would you why
scenario.
would you try to
All right.
come in between
Let's
me
let's
and my
use that.
beliefs?
Let's use that. Okay, so your husband came with you to church, and in his mind, his spirit man said, hey, something about this preacher ain't right. I don't like this preacher. This preacher is a snake. He formed his own opinion, or he might have saw somebody preaching. So he said, hey, look, babe, I don't want you going back down there to that church. Then what?
Okay, if he tells me I don't want you to do something, one, he's gonna have to come with it. He's gonna have to give me a reason why. It can't be just I don't want you to, and that's it. That's all. That's the end all be out.
Yep.
No, you're gonna have to tell me what the problem is.
Yep.
Why you think I don't need to go?
Give me some
Because
chip.
because I mean,
Give me
really,
I don't.
some chip.
Yeah, I
let's
mean, I
let's
don't.
flip it the other let's flip it the other way around though. If you were the avid churchgoer and your wife was like, nah, I ain't feeling that, I don't think you need to be going, how you gonna feel about it?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't feel like the man should have, total say so. Uh, you can't go if the wife don't have that same authority in a relationship. I mean, I know with my wife and me, the church thing, yeah, that's real touchy. That's very touchy.
Mhm.
Especially if that person is already part of the church, and then they get married, and then the spouse no longer want them to attend church. That's really touchy because um who's to come in between the man and the wife? Is the church, you know, should the church become between the man and the wife? If that's how far it's gonna go, if they end up, we can't be together because you want to go to church. So that's a real touchy one right there, and far as the money thing go, uh, I don't, hey, she could just have a better job. I don't feel like, just because, y'all could have started at the same, on the same level, and she got a promotion on her job, and just because she got a promotion, did that put her the head of the household or put her the head of the husband? Nah, I wouldn't agree on that either. But as far as the church thing, yeah, that's real touchy, because
Okay.
when
So so if the husband tell the woman, I'm asking both of y'all, let's not even use the church.
Okay.
I don't want you going down there to that club or to that bar. Should he have to give you an explanation why he don't want that to happen? Or vice versa. If the wife say, I don't want you going down there, husband, I don't want you going down there, should she have to give you an explanation?
For me, yes, because I need an understanding of what the it you can't just tell me
I think
no,
he's hard-headed.
man, whatever. I'm not hard headed, but the thing is, you can't just tell me no, I can't do something without telling me why. If it's a situation like where, babe, it's a lot going on down at that club, people getting shot down there and all of this kind of stuff. I think for your safety, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go. Okay, I understand that, but if you just come out the rip, oh no, you can't go. I'm gonna look at you cross-eyed and crazy, and I'm gonna step my foot out that door.
Mm.
Cause
You gonna
one,
be single when you get back.
no, I ain't gonna be single. Cause one, anybody who is with me is gonna already have the understanding that we need to have communication. You can't just like I can't just tell my significant other, no, you can't do this. Same for him. He can't tell me, no, I can't do something. We gonna have a come we gonna have a meeting of the minds to understand where each other is coming from. But now if you just want to be a Neanderthal and just I'm man beat my chest, now you finna get all kind of sideways looks and stuff. It's gonna be a problem for you to for one. I've for me personally, I've come too far in my life. I've overcome too many things in my life to have someone to just hoard authority over me to tell me, no, you can't do this, you can't do this. No,
so
you're gonna
so
have to break it down to tell me what is your reasoning behind your no.
so just him being bothered, period. you know um you know the
Him
reason
being
he
bothered.
asking you not to go, I mean, you saying he have to explain himself why he's
Yeah, because
bothered.
Yes, because he's going to want an explanation from me if I was to say the same thing to him. He gonna
Mhm.
if I just come out and say, nah, I don't want you going down there, or I don't want you hanging out with that person, or going back to the church. I need to have a reason why I feel the way I do. It can't just be, no, I don't want you there because for the sake of me not wanting you to go. Because that's no. Just like as parents, we have a reason for why we don't want our children to do what they do, or we see something ahead
But
of
we
them
don't allow
where
the children to get no talk back though.
that's
When we say go.
true, true. But I'm saying when we tell them they can't do something, there's a reason behind it. Correct? It's
Right.
not just because no, whatever, whatever,
So
whatever.
so
There's a
real
reason
quick, Lily.
behind.
Real quick, because we got to get into these comments. So real quick, Lily. There's man and there's woman. Is the woman equal to the man? I need to know that question. Yes or no?
I'm gonna say on certain things, yes, but on all things, no.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to that. Go to I'm better than before's first comment, Lily.
I'm better than before. Communication is key when in a partnership. Each one should talk about decisions. Yes, I agree. Second comment, there's no relationship with me if you don't want me to go worship. Hmm. Hmm.
And some
Hmm.
people some people that's exactly what you gonna get, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's from the start, then hey, all you can do is accept that and I guess part ways. But you know, when
Ooh.
like I said, a
Ooh.
person is already married or you know, uh about to get married. Like I said, if you're about to get married and that person don't want you to go, then you really need to consider who you are marrying. But
Right.
Mm-hmm.
if you are already married, then yeah. I mean that's like I said, is really touchy, and I don't want to say no one should listen to anyone that tell them not to go to church. But when it comes to husband and wife, you know, if that person don't want you there, then uh, for whatever reason, really, if it's gonna come in between the marriage, then maybe find you another church or have church in your living room. You know, you are the church anyway, so you know,
Mm.
have church in your living room with yourself. You know, everybody can, you know, long as they don't want you to stop reading the Bible, you should be okay.
Okay. Read Mama Nan's first comment.
So you're gonna have to read the comments because my device, I'm having a device issue over here.
Okay. All right. So Mama Nan's first comment says, first the husband is going to have to go to church to see for himself to see if the preacher ain't right. Then he can say something. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Uh both man or woman shouldn't tell each other not to go to church, period. That's what Mama said.
Shouldn't.
Oh, shout out to Misty David. What up, Misty?
What up?
Hey, hey,
Um,
hey.
Missy David says, define equal.
Yes, Mr. Quell, since that was your question, define equal.
Okay. Far as marriage go, do you feel like I started this conversation off, do you feel like just because you make a little more money than I do, that you're equal to me? Or do you feel like on the equal situation, do you feel like um that you could do everything that I can do as a man? Do you feel that way? Because a lot of women feel like they don't need a man.
Now, now there's just some things I physically can't do because I am not a man. But when it comes to financials, when it comes to stuff that's not physical, I mean, now Now, if we want to go to the financials statistically, yes, there are women that make more than men, but statistically, men still overall make more than women. Like, say I'm in a high paying position or what have you, my male counterpart is still going to make more than me. That's the way the
Okay.
system is. That's the way the system is set up.
I'm about to
Now,
look for
when
some
it
stuff.
comes to
Go ahead.
when it comes to my household,
Hmm.
like I said before, if I am making more money than my significant other, I'm not going to throw that in his face. I'm going to say, "Hey babe, this is I'm going to bring it to the table. Hey babe, this is what we got going on. These are the bills that we have going on. Do you have any input on how we should handle this?" I'm not going to say I make the money, I make the rules. No.
Okay. So Lily, is the husband the head of the wife? Oh my God, she had to think about it. All right, so let's paint a picture. Let's paint a picture. Let's paint a picture.
Okay.
Husband and wife get married. They get married. They leave their parents and
Mm-hmm.
they cleave to one another. There's no more
Mm-hmm.
parents. It's you guys. And the husband's doing real good when they get married. Both of them doing real good. The wife and the husband
Okay.
doing real good. The husband loses his job. Okay, the husband loses his job, and now he's not the breadwinner. Um, but in his mind, he's still the head of the house. Now the
Okay.
woman is the breadwinner. She's taking care of everything, and the man can't find work. He ain't been able to find work for 6 months to a year.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's tough.
is he still the head of the house?
Legally.
And if he tell you, I don't want you to go down there to wherever it is, it ain't got to be a church.
There
Can he
has
not
to be a
say that
reason.
be in your head?
There has
Y'all
to
in the
be
comments, talk to us, please.
there has there has to be a reason behind. So, okay. So yes, there's a scripture, wives submit to your husbands as and husbands, submit to the church and all that great stuff. But in that submission, my husband has a duty. And
He's
one
still your
thing
head.
huh?
Is he still your head though?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't have a problem submitting to what my husband says. I'm just not about to submit to stupidity. I'm not gonna submit to something
Well, a
that's
lot of people
that
say
I
what?
can see
A
that
lot of
I
people
can
say, well, you
see
ain't
is
bringing
gonna
that to the table. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. Why
mm-mm,
should I
mm-mm,
submit? You ain't bringing that to the
uh-uh.
table.
I ain't going there about the table because depending on the situation, the table could have already been there when the both of us got there.
Okay.
So that bringing something to the table, and then also with that, people don't always bring the same things. No two people are exactly alike. So what I may bring to the table is definitely going to be different than what the man brings to the table. So like if it's a situation like a housewife, the man is the primary breadwinner, but the woman is at home taking care of the day-to-day business. And this man is out here, you know, making money or whatever. I don't think that he should be able to come home and just be like, I'm man, I'm man, I'm man. You do what I say. No, because one, if they have children, this woman is setting the atmosphere in your home when you come home. She is cooking your meals. She's washing your clothes. She's cleaning your house. She's taking care of these children that y'all too have produced while you are out there winning the bread. She's making sure that you have a warm, safe environment to come home to. So, do I think that you need to just rule authority over me and just sling it around like that? No, you finna come to me correct. I
Okay.
respect you. It's a matter of respect to me when it comes to
I
head of
I
household.
hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
hear you.
most definitely,
Um,
take a equal amount of respect. You know, uh, nah, it's not caveman days where you cracking them across the head and
Yeah,
dragging
we ain't
them
doing that.
behind you these days. It's more of a, it take a partnership. Because like you said, some areas, this person could be weak in. You know, and this person could be stronger in this area, stronger in finances or whatever, but this person, the man, he's the one that get out there and fix the roof and get out there and take care of the car when it's down. So I feel like you know uh women take care of the kids and take care of the house. So I feel like when it comes to being, you know, every you know, ain't nothing wrong with having two heads, head
Chip.
Two heads
in
come
this
together to
area.
become one.
Yeah, and in this head run when it come to this, then hey, you best at that. So you go over there and take care of that.
Hmm.
When it come to that, hey, you good at that. When it come to this, you good at this. So not to
I
say,
totally agree.
We
So go
go ahead.
ahead. So
Try to get to
like,
the comments.
okay, so a thing like finances, like, okay, so say, you know, the husband or the man that's in the home is bringing home the money, but has poor money management skills, then what?
That's what Chip just said. Yeah.
I know what I'm saying, but then what though?
Yeah.
You still want to be like, oh, I bring the money home, I get to make all the rules. No, nah, boo. We need to make sure we got a roof over our head. We need to
Yeah.
make sure that we
Chip.
have food, that we got water and lights.
What up, Duke? Duke is in the building. I
yo,
like old Duke. Duke's be messing with me. Chip, can you pull up Duke's comment?
if it was a while back, it would
Okay.
not. Let me
All
go
right. Well,
back.
Duke said, don't say that. Women don't feel that way. Men want to lead a female, but cannot lead themselves. I
Ooh,
can do bad all by myself. All right, Dukes. Oh boy.
well,
Okay. I take it that Duke was coming at Quail. Okay. So Missy Davis said, what is wrong with a woman that can do everything and everything a man can do? As long as she respects her man. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I
nothing
mean,
at all.
um, but in my case, I'm a man. I'm gonna need that woman to be the woman. Be the woman, I'm gonna be the man. I ain't trying to wear your dress and I ain't trying to have a baby. I can't do none of that. I'm all man. You know what I mean? And I don't need you going to the gym, lifting up the gym and trying to look like me. I don't need that. We ain't gonna be together.
But who trying to do that though?
I'm just saying, because she was saying about, about women could do most things men can do, and that's true. But
Yeah, that is true.
I need women to stop trying to compete with men. And I need men to be men. Now a lot of y'all be trying, because men ain't going
That,
around talking about, man, we can do everything a woman can do. We ain't doing that. That's y'all. Y'all
no,
women
I'm
do
saying
that.
that's a whole nother episode. My mind just went
Yeah,
way
okay.
left, went
Okay.
way
I'm better
left.
than before.
But okay, so I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
It's a level of maturity that needs to be in place
Yeah.
when it comes to head of household, because that's not a light title to wear.
No doubt.
Okay, go back to the comments.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's go to Russell Smith. Russell Smith says, this is why it's so important for a man and woman to come together about what they think a marriage should look like before they agree to get married.
Yeah.
Ooh,
100.
ooh,
Totally
100.
agree.
that's a word. That's a word.
Totally agree because some people, some, and it's
Some
sad.
people
It's sad.
are not equally yoked.
Yeah, it's sad because, some people come in with just the wrong mentality and it can work
Hmm?
either way. That, like you said, that man could come in and he could be that guy that, hey, you do what I say, my word is bond, and it's nothing left to say. Or it could be, on the other foot, that woman that, oh, you can't tell me nothing, so, and I feel like both of those are flaws. I don't feel like it should work either way when it comes to that because I don't feel like when you come into a marriage you can't come in with that mentality. You know what I'm
Right.
You
saying?
can't.
Because
You
if you
you
Right.
come
can't.
in with that, then you know
It's doomed from the start.
it's doomed.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt.
So Mama Nance, Misty Davis, I'm better than before. Duke, Russell Smith, Chico Nance. Comments. Put your comment. Yes or no. Felicia.
What?
Chip.
What?
Is the man the head? Yes
Is
or
the
no?
man the
Is he the head? Yes or no?
Yes.
Put it in your comments. Chip, Felicia. Felicia, give me yours first. What's your answer?
initially? Yes,
Okay, Chip, what's your answer?
Yes.
Now, Lily, while we waiting on comments, why you say
uh-huh.
initially?
Because there's a lot of things that, like I said, there's a lot of things that goes into being the head, and sad to say, a lot of people don't have the maturity level that being the head requires.
But if
They
he
just
married
want to,
that woman, he's still
but he
head,
just
right?
he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be. But if you out here showing childish mentalities and you doing things contrary to being the head, and the woman has to step up and take the lead,
So now the woman is the head then, right? That's what you're saying.
I'm saying she has to step up and fill in
But
the
does that make
gaps.
her the head because she stepped up?
I mean, it could. It depends on who's looking at it. It could.
Almost, man, Chip, I ain't got nothing to throw at Lily. I
I
need
mean,
something to throw at her.
I mean, I'm just saying. So I'm okay. I'm giving you a scenario. Two people get married. I'm using man and woman. The
Right.
man is not on a maturity level where he should be. He's still out here playing around in the streets, uh, running game or doing whatever he's doing, but not contributing to the household. Are you still saying that he's the head of this household if he's out here not doing what he should be doing
I'm
as
gonna
the
say
head? Are you
yes.
still going? Huh?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. Let's go biblical. Adam and
Okay.
Eve.
Okay.
God made Adam the head over Eve. Eve went out, did what she did, got Adam involved. Adam got in trouble. But because he was the head, who did God go to? Did he go to Adam or did he go to Eve? Who did he
He
go
went.
to?
God went to Adam.
Because
I
Adam
agree
was the
with you.
head.
But guess what? Get what? But you stopping somewhere. What did Adam do when God
Ain't not
came
what
to
he
him?
do. He was still the
Stop.
head. You
What did
said, you
Adam?
just said,
What did Adam
if a
do?
man out there acting up in the streets and he ain't handling his business, and no, he's still the head. God is still going to deal with that man. Period.
Okay, I give you that. I'll give you that.
And
But
give me
Yeah.
still,
$5.
Yeah.
huh?
Give me $5.
For what?
I
Yeah.
need you to give me $5 with that. Round five. Ding 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 ding.
And I
Mm.
have to agree with it, but I also see what Felicia was saying, because some cats, even though, they are married, they could be 50 plus, they still don't walk in the shoes of a man. We
Exactly.
got
I
we got a
totally
lot
agree.
of we got a lot of cats that's childish out here, man, and
They'll have
need
the
to
age, but they
need to
won't have the
grow up.
mentality.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm sorry for a lady that that choose to marry one of those guys, but I
Yeah.
mean, I
It's tough.
Yeah. Meek is in the building. Meek said, well,
Hey, meat.
well, well. Oh, okay. Mama Nance. Mama Nance said, God is the head, then the man. If you don't have a man, then God hold on, and God and you, the woman, she stopped right there. Okay. Well, let's go here. I'm better than before. The man is the protector, prophet, and provider of the house.
Mhm.
Um, Miss Chisholm, happy birthday again. She said
Happy birthday.
the man is the head 100, at least in my household. All right,
I
Chip, you
All
doing
mean,
right
good.
now.
But
Okay.
you
yes,
know he
sir.
quiet over here though. He really said a whole lot.
Hey,
He-
Chip said, "Happy wife, happy life." That's what Chip
Yes,
say.
yes,
I'm not
yes.
mad.
No
Hey, we
doubt.
appreciate y'all showing out in the comments too. We trying to get them all in here. We thank y'all for participating and getting here. Russell just commented. Russell said, "You got this one, Chip." Russell says, "I'll say yes, but being the head a lot of times means knowing when to yield.
Mm,
Marriage, in marriage, that runs well. The position of the head doesn't need to be discussed because it's God." Agree, bro.
Yeah,
okay.
no
And
doubt.
and then I'm gonna say this as well. What's understood need not be said.
Agree. I agree with you. Um, Missy Davis. Missy Davis says the man is definitely the head. However, the head, even in the physical body, is not just authority, but always make provision for the rest of the body.
Mm-hmm.
Chico
Well
Nan
put.
says
Well put.
Chico
Well,
Nan says together men and women are strong, but apart it's a guessing game on who is what in the relationship. Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of women are single women, single households. Of course, you the head of that because I mean you're single, but and I don't want to really get in this because we got to get ready to go. But a lot of men, not a lot of men, a lot of women. This is one reason why a lot of women join churches because they join churches because their pastor becomes their covering if they're single women. Y'all agree with that?
yeah.
Okay, so if that pastor is your covering, when you get married, your husband is now your covering.
Mm-hmm.
Then the pastor. The
Okay.
pastor has to step aside. So y'all agree with that?
I'm
Because
rocking with you.
a lot of women, and I don't care. Y'all can cuss me out in the comments, and y'all can say what
Rocking
y'all want to
outside.
say.
Whoop, de, whoop, de, whoop.
I've known women to say this right here. I gotta get I gotta get the answer. I got to go to my man of God, and she married. So you gonna talk to your husband, you gonna talk to your pastor. That's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna go to you bypass your husband, go talk to the pastor.
To
Some women
that
that
statement.
done that.
No, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
say this. To that statement, I'm gonna go to my man of God. My man of God is supposed to be my husband.
Right, sis. Yep.
Yeah.
You right.
Supposed to be my husband. Now if going back to the original scenario, if my husband is not a man of God, that's where we have issues.
But he's still your head.
Yeah, but if the statement is I'm going to my man of God, and then the husband ain't the man of God, there needs to be some conversation. There needs to be
To
some
be some
workout. There
divorces.
needs to be there needs to be some sit down and talk like, hey, this is where I see us going. Where do you see us going? There needs to be a come together moment where we need to sit down and see if our goals and lives align with one another. Because if they don't, then what are we doing?
Okay, and I heard what you just said. So Mama Nance and Meek and Miss Chisholm, I need y'all to respond to this what she said. Okay, so she's saying if her husband is not in church, period. He not, but that's her husband is her head. And she has a situation. Should she go to her pastor before she go to her husband?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go to my husband. I'm gonna
And
go to
I,
him first. I'm
yeah,
honestly going to go to my husband first because it because that's my nature. That's, hey, you in the house with me. Hey, what you think about this? Or we got this problem, or what have you.
yeah, and
And
it's
if
according on what she going for. Now, if she
yeah,
going for a biblical question, and the husband just don't know, then of course, go to the man of God. But if it's,
But at least she ran it by her husband first, though, right?
I mean,
now if I'm gonna
if
say this,
yeah, if
if you
she can
know he
ask
don't
him a
know,
biblical question, he may not be able to answer it because he don't know the Bible. Then of
okay, so
course go.
question, if you know that the person, if you have a biblical question or whatever, and you know that the person, your significant other, just does not know, why put them through that by going to them to frustrate them, to ask them that question. Because some are like, well, why are you asking me that? You know I'm not into that. Then that's creating more friction right there. So if you know that that person doesn't know, would you still go to them?
Hey, y'all, we got to give a shout out to Miss Potts. Miss Potts on Facebook.
Hi, Miss
She got
Potts.
some
Thank you for
comments.
watching.
That's out.
Thank you for tuning in.
Miss Potts said, no, God should be the head of the house. We as husband and wife should pray and seek God together.
I agree.
Yes, Lord.
You should not hurt your spouse in any form. We are a team. Come together and make it happen. Oh man, I'm okay. And Miss Potts also says, where he is weak, I could be stronger. We are a team.
Mhm.
No
Looking
doubt.
for a fairy tale. All right, thank you for your comments, Miss Potts.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
sweetheart right there. Okay. Nicole Chisholm says, my husband and prayer most definitely depend on the situation.
Mhm.
Russell Smith says, yes, Felicia, communication is so important. The most important advice my mom has ever given me about marriage is never stop talking. I totally agree.
Ooh, that's
Never
that's
stop talking.
some
Yeah.
good nugget
Russell
right
came
there.
with it today. Boy.
That's a good nugget. Never stop talking.
Never stop talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because I raise my hand. I'm guilty. I'll shut down in a minute.
Hmm. Hmm.
Down in a minute. Now, Felicia, you know you'll shut down too. We all guilty of shutting down.
Yeah, everybody is guilty of shutting down at some point, but you can't stay shut down.
Yeah.
Try not to go to sleep on that.
Yeah, you it's all right to feel your feelings, but don't live in your feelings.
Mama Nan's got the best answer given tonight, I think. Mama Nan says, pray, ask God first, then talk to the husband.
Ooh.
Mm.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah. All right. Well,
Ooh.
Chip man, go ahead and give it to us, bro.
All right, family. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys that don't comment. Don't forget to do that for sure because we would love to hear how you feel about who's the head of the household, the man or the woman. What do it take to be that called the head? What do it take to be deserving of that spot? Is it, or do we just keep it strictly biblical and go up with what the good book says? That God is the head of man, man is the head of woman, and woman is the head of children. We would love to hear how you guys feel about it, so don't forget to drop those comments. Go ahead, Felicia.
All right. So once again, I'd like to thank all of our viewers tonight. Thank all of our day ones for rocking with us. Thank you, opinionators. Y'all really are coming through with these opinions. We truly appreciate that. And also, with that being said, you can follow us on YouTube here under the Mupixo channel. Excuse me, you can follow us on Facebook, also under the New Pixel channel. You can follow us on Instagram at opinion_matters_show. That's opinion_matters_show. You can also follow us on TikTok at Mupixo NPSKOM. How do you follow us on YouTube? You hit the subscribe button. How do you get notifications? You hit that bell and select all. You get when we post shorts, when we are on live, when we post regular videos, you get all of that. So follow and share. Sharing is caring. And while y'all are at it, while we are on this platform right now, smash that like button. Let us know how you really feel. And if you have a comment, I'm sorry, if you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss, drop it in the comments and we'll talk about it. All right, Quill, I'm done.
All right. Well, I like to say that we on this staff, man, we appreciate every last one of y'all in the comments for representing the night. We felt like it was going to be a hot topic, and y'all made sure that we knew that was a hot topic because y'all showed out in these comments, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Shout out to Purpose Entertainment, Purpose Photos, Lady in the Hook, Record Already. That's Chip, Felicia, and myself that do Quail. I like to say I don't like none of y'all. I love all of y'all. Y'all know how we do. Hey, man. So, hey, with that being said, y'all be sure to catch us on next Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Make sure that y'all check out every last one of those shorts. All right. We love y'all, man. Deuces.